Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Sunless Seas. I've been told I can't steal the rat gem. Bugger. Well, I've been advised not to steal the rat gem. This place is a good place to get stuff, repairs and things quite cheaply. I mean 145 echoes, that's not that cheap. Is it the Cavi Ghetto? Wow, we put them in a gecko? Gecko? No, ghetto. Hang on, let's have a look. Marinia has not been kind to his enemies. Hang on. We can smuggle food into there. Let's have a look. The survivors of the war have been sent to this swamp, where they ponder their failure. Rat guards patrol from atop a spiked wall, passing the time by pelting the mud-slicked guinea pigs with sharp rocks. This looks like where we can raise the guinea pigs up and make them either fight against. This guarantees you the rat star, but will cost 5 veils. Let's not do that. Right, you know what? We'll come back here at a later date. So, the whole point of this episode, yet again, as it was last time, is to try and find something new. Either to the north or to the south. I'm not entirely sure which is the best way to go, but one of the directions will be fine. I've also been told, I don't know if I was told this in the last episode, and I did mention it, or it might have been the last. I think it was the last episode somebody mentioned this, where we can actually go into the crevices. And if we do it in a certain order, we unlock some stuff. But I'll worry about that when it becomes more prevalent, I guess. I still feel like we are in the middle of kind of trying to work out where the hell we're supposed to be going. I think I'm going to look up north. Yes. Pigmoat Isle is some distance to the west. I do have a question. If this captain dies, do we keep the chart? Do the islands move around? Do they change places? That is my question. Because I feel if we die and we lose all of the locations that we have found, it could be quite devastating. There are no islands within the Zbat's range. Okay. Well, we've gone quite far north. Let's. One of these crevices is one there. We can always go have a look. Which one is this? Just out of curiosity, my terror is getting quite high. 58. We hear those voices. Sugar, we're in trouble. That will not be drowned. This is the sea of voices. Oh, God, okay, we're actually under attack. This. What's this? This looks promising. And out the Zbat. We watch for fungal pads in the Sea of Lilies. There is a prison here, guarded by not oracles. Northeast. Oh! Ow. What's that? That's a shark. That's a bloody shark. That's a shark. It's a frippin' shark. It's a very powerful shark. Okay, let's not mess around with that shark. It said northeast. I've managed to avoid every single light. We've got quite a lot of fuel still. I'm not too worried. Northeast. So if I go to the east here, maybe we'll find it. A quick look at the chart. Man, that pad. That pad does not look that big on my screen. Another one of those crevices. This music is bloody terrifying. Peterson's Rift. We've gained a secret. Oh bugger, I really should do more of the officer stuff. There's a dock. Dock. Discovered wisdom. Wait, wisdom? Why do I feel like wisdom was a place that I was meant to go at some point? Or it's something that someone has mentioned at some point. Wisdom. Was that in the exceptional story? I feel like that might have been in the exceptional story, you know. I mean, the utter room was. The prison walls are mercilessly steep. Nup Midit built this place as a prison for the Khanate. Now it answers only to its governor, and its governor answers to no one. Wait, the shady cook wants to go aboard the island? War a core of a prison, he says dangerously. Oh my god, let me sit there now. Oh god. I'll be up north. Okay, hang on. First of all, compile a port report. Watch the comings and goings. Not so many goings. Ships from the Khanate are most common, but you see Shelonate vessels, polythreme, trimeres with chained and sulky, unfinished men, corsairs disposing of their miscreants, even one furtive Iremi skiff. The wardens pay them well for their prisoners. No one leaves, but many people come. That is the sign of a bad prison. Well, the shady cook wants to go ashore. We can actually give them prisoners. Rescue a prisoner. Well, let's let the shady cook go ashore. A warm welcome. Oh yes, I have never seen that word in my life. The uncut. I'm going to Google this. I want to know what that means. Because I feel like that might actually be important. I haven't done this for a very long time. I used to do it all the time when I was doing Sunless Seas, but UNCTU. How the hell do I say this?
Unctuous.
Unctuous. Okay, that makes sense. Unctuous. Excessively flattering or ingratiating. Oily. Unctuous. Okay, interesting. The unctuous fellow assures you, we value enthusiasm over formal qualifications. The not oracles are always hungry, but they also delight in their tastes. Their meals must be prepared audaciously. I understand this fellow is indentured to you. Well, we have collected tremendous stores of knowledge from the oracles. Tremendous. Let me give you some of my notes, and we will of course replenish your stores. Thank you so much. The cook darts eagerly into the prison as soon as the doors are open. Doesn't even say goodbye. Oh my god. So we lost the cook? That could be an issue. We gained 5 supplies, 5 fuel, 1 secret, 1 strategic information, 5 tales of terror, 5 Z stories, 5 memories of distant shores, 5 visions of the surface, and 1 move in the great game. That is a lot. That's a lot of stuff, but I feel like I've lost the cook, and that could be bad. Oh well? I guess? I don't think there's anything else we can do here. I don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm going. Oh, well, there's another dock up there. Hang on, let's go there. I'm sure somebody in the comment section will tell me if that was a horrendously bad thing to do. Honestly, I didn't know any better. Things that usually do stuff like that give you an option. I guess if I remembered that I talked to him. I swear I have read Wisdom somewhere at some point, but I can't quite put my finger on where, when, or why. It says there's a dock right there. Wait a minute. Can we dive? Dive, dive, dive! But it's not labelled in any way. No, deeper waters. All of this is deeper waters. So, what the hell is that? Nope, still deeper waters. My terror's getting really high. I should probably think about going back. There's something underwater, distance to the west. There we go. Right, now, from what I was told, high terror underwater, bad. That thing's going to come and get me every time. I think. Oh, sugar. His bones in whispers. Stealth? Stealth is key. Stealth is key. Your bow light illuminates an uncountable school of eyeless, pale fish. Azela pauses, fascinated by their pearly scales. He watches as the fish form silent ranks, rows upon rows of them, like the shark's jaw closing around you. Okay. We can either escape. What kind of beasts are these? Not important. Survival is more pressing than taxidermy. Or taxonomy. Or we can fire through. We won't be menaced by minnows no matter how many there are. Oh, we failed, bugger. The hungry school ignores your torpedoes. Explosions blow apart their orderly ranks, but more fish teeth swim to replenish their ranks. Again and again, your submarine is savaged as they throw themselves against your hull, burrowing suicidally into the metal. As you watch, one of the pearly fish bursts through a porthole and buries itself in Azela's neck. You beat to panicked retreat, and tide of teeth loses interest as your submarine limps away. When you lay out the dead Zayla, you can still see the shape of a toothed fish wriggling beneath his skin. Yuck. Okay, bad. That's very bad. Oh, shit. You know what? Ow. Ow. Oh, God, that hurt. Right, we're going back to London. Screw this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A particularly tormented bound shark. Can anyone remember what the button was to, Excuse me for a second. What's the button to run the hell away? Bindings. I always forget this button. F. Excuse me. Evasive maneuvers. We've got a lot of fuel, so we might as well use it. That's my argument. Get me the hell out of here. Oh man, we have so far back to go and we are going so slowly. Okay, the shark has lost interest. Our terror is ridiculously high, so I am just going to leave the light on for as long as I can. We are going as fast as we can. Kick back, relax, I'm going to have a drink. I don't know why I bother using the submarine. I thought it was a wonderful idea. We'll go check out that place we've never been. Remembering that I was told if I had high terror, bad things happen. At some point we lost more crew as well. When did that happen? We suffered 40 damage and 2 men were killed. I mean, we may as well butt through this sort of direction and see if we can get some new places at the same time, but our terror is so goddamn high. Oh dear. Waves slap the side of the ship. Far below, something moves. Restless nights. In the watches of the night, you pad softly past the hatch to the crew quarters. A man cries out softly in his sleep. Desperately, another. Yay, we lost 1 terror. Ignore him. The crew is subdued as they take their meals, but all is quiet in the next watch. I don't think we have enough fuel, you know. We have a lot of food. Your engines will occasionally explode. I mean, never to use the F button again. Then again, occasionally is better than always. A questing tentacle? Oh no. Gleaming, it rises from the sea. It coils lazily around a Zayla who does not speak or cry out. He only steps into its embrace and is gone. Oh god, it's just me. The sea is quiet, nothing stirs, but you saw the moon-pale limb of the monster. Was it there? Did the Zayla leap? Surely you didn't push her. Surely. Okay, now we're really in trouble. Like, really badly in trouble. It's just me. The supplies are good. I mean, our food's never going to go down. Our terror is high. I need to plot courses to the nearest light. If I can, I think, I feel. Go all clear so we get that off the screen. Sorry, I've left that there for ages. I'm assuming if terror gets to 100, I'm going to die, right? Just a slight assumption. I mean, it is about time I died, I suppose. I was doing so well. And I also asked the question of what happens when I die, so it's only logical that I die in the same episode I get before knowing the answer. Yeah, there's not a chance in hell I'm getting back. Unless I stop off at station 3. Yeah, there's probably a place where I can lower my terror on the way. I just don't know. Don't know where. Oh, we don't want to go through the fog. That's a really bad idea. Not that I honestly don't think it's going to matter. The fog is moving this way, isn't it? A light. A light. Quick. Sail towards the light. We are going so slowly. Oh my god. Come on, me. We can do this. We are strong. 99. Oh my Christ. There's another light there. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Yeah. No. There it is. We lost my mind. The Drownies. Welcome. The Drownies swim with the ship now. In their song is the taste of salt. The 100 colours of darkness. The loving coil of the current. Come home, they say. Come home to us. So we can leap or we can deny them. A 9% chance. Damn. Nope, you won't go. Too hard. Too hard. It's no use. Your thoughts surge like the sea. Your mouth is full of salt. A long way away, someone is struggling. Perhaps it's you. Wave goodbye. Say farewell. Hush. You and all your crew are gone. London will speculate in vain as to how you might have met your end. Damn it, I didn't get my... Well, bugger. Into darkness you will be mourned. It's over for now, but... we now have a lodge in the room above the Blind Helmsman. Your first captain has died. Don't worry, these things happened. Explore boldly with your next captain. Use a legacy to preserve something for your next captain. Well, poo. I got an achievement for dying as well. You were Aneurin's rival? Gained 50% of their iron and 1 weapon. Pupil retained 50% of their mirror's value and 50% of their money. Salvager retained 50% of their veil's value and money. Shipmate retained 50... Oh, bloody shipmate. All my shipmates are dead. Retained 50% of their heart's value and 1 officer. Correspondent retained 50% of their page's value and their chart. Oh, that's painful. If I was to retain 50% of their iron... It's the weapon that I kind of want to keep. Not that I bloody use the damn thing the entire time. Their chart seems kind of good because I'd like to know where things are. But then that gun is worth 250 echoes. But the chart... Keep the weapon. I'm going to regret that decision. I can feel it. Okay, we'll accept the legacy. Now, I'm assuming I have to find everything again. And we make a new captain. 3 decades ago, in the reign of Victoria, London was stolen by bats. Okay, let's choose a past. Well, we were a gunner last time, so let's be something a little bit different. I'm thinking I want to be hearts oriented. I think I want to be a priest. You fell from grace. There is nothing left ashore for you. An anonymous benefactor has found this way out for you. Perhaps at Z you can overcome your appetites. Skill of healing and morale. You're a fallen priest. You know an engineer who doesn't have much time left. He'd like to die at Z. Oh god, the Gallide engineer. That's the blooming things. They hatch out your eyeballs. We did an exceptional story on it a while back. The one that had a Greek name. Greek or Roman? 25 arts, 10 echoes. So, the only advantage is we do get to keep the submarine, which I think is good. But, what do we want to do? We did our father's bone. No, we did immortality last time, didn't we? We do fulfillment? Or should we do wealth? Because that went really well on Sunless Skies. I'm still doing that right now. I kind of want to do a private kingdom, but no. Let's do our father's bones. Your father was lost at Z. Never knew him. You've often dreamed of him. Actually, do you know what? No, I'm going to do immortality. Screw it. I want to do the immortality. I'm going to have to get the bloody bottle of mushroom wine again and stuff. The Pessobite guards its secrets fiercely, but amidst the clamour and beer stains of the blind helmsman, a salt-scarred navigator is telling tales of the continent's deepest interior, of a city called Nida, and the origin of the Pessobite's long life. Where is he getting his information? Bring wine. He is susceptible to wine. And we shall be a woman this time. I think we will be my lady. Pleasure to welcome you aboard, my lady. And we shall be... that's the same portrait my character has in Fallen London. Maybe we should name them the same. That would be apt, I suppose. I just want to make sure I spell it right. As silly as that sounds. There we go, I spelled it with a Y. Yes. Celine. Whoop, wrong way. Caps lock. Celine. Okay. Right, advice for captains. I think we can sell this, right? Sell this book. 50 echoes. Continue. Wonderful. The Zubmariner tutorial. I understand. We'll get rid of that. A passenger, someone at the docks wants to board your ship. Agree to carry an unsettled salvager to Venderblight. He visits Wolfstack every day. Yeah, that's the lady who wants to go to Venderblight. We'll take that. The Labyrinth of Tigers? Was that there before? I don't remember that being there. In open under the patronage of London Zoological Society to cautious visitors for educational purposes. Here you may see the devil apes of far Mandalay, the thing in the mirror, the Cantigaster's children, the gargantuan cave snake, the inhabitor of wolves, the hybrid fiend, MB. The management recommends that you arrange your exit well before closing time. We can sell a harlot fry. Wow, we had one of those. Okay. Keep that in mind. London. We're going to adopt the Blemigan. We had him last time. I would read all this stuff again, but I've literally not long done this. It's within the last, 8 episodes or so. London again. We'll visit the university. No, we won't. We can't do anything, actually. Don't need any more crew, really. Push him die shop. No. Offer passage to a tomb colonist. An emigrant will pay to be taken north to Venderblight. We'll do that as well. We have one tomb colonist. wonder if Ventiblite's in the same place. Perhaps not. Okay, how much fuel? We have 10 fuel and 5 food. I think we're in a very good space to be. Let's start off nice and quick. And we're going to see if... Look. Answer that question. You lose your map unless you keep it. Probably should have kept it. We are going to quickly pop up and see if Ventiblite is in the same place. If it's not, then I'm going to cry. I hope you people don't mind seeing the same thing again. I do apologise for dying. It was bound to happen eventually, but I felt particularly dumb in that particular instance of death because I went underwater when I really shouldn't have. I kind of knew. No, we don't get to keep the submarine. We have to go down there and pick it up ourselves. What we have to do. I remember reading that tutorial. I was just thinking, I could go here and pick up a port report, but nope. I can, however, go to frickin' name Hunter's Island? Hunter's Keep? I am just gonna like blast through this a little bit, I think. Yes, Hunter's Keep. That's in the same place. Let's reconnoiter the island. We get a ports report. Can we spy on the house? 77% chance. Yes, we did that again. 40 fragments. Present ourselves at the house. We were with Cynthia last time. Let's go with Lucy. Lucy leans over and whispers to you confidentially. A complex story about a butler, a pig, and an inheritance. You don't follow all the details of the plot, but somehow the pig ends up in an attic and the butler in a vicar's bed. Candles flicker. Dishes enter and leave, and the wind butts gently at the window panes. By the time the plum pudding arrives, you're as cheerful as you've been in months. We've lost 1 terror, and we gained 1 supplies, and we lost 20 hunger, and we now have the attention of the gods of the Sea, Stone's attention. Okay, well, Storm didn't save me that time, so we'll swap our religion to Stone. I am really badly hoping that Ventiblite is just up here. On the plus side, I lost the cook and I'll get him back again, I guess. I guess they're all in the same place as they were before. It's ever so slightly annoying, I will admit. But as long as you guys don't mind, I also don't mind going through it all again. And trying my hand at doing it better. I obviously should not have gone further to the right. It was a bad idea. Or I could learn how to fight properly. Even though I have less irons now, so it's probably not a good idea. We do have very high hearts though, so if we come across any hearts checks, let's about find out that hearts is the most useless one. Looks like This looks like Ventiblite? I think. Really close to London, like closer than I thought it should be. And the way people talk about it in London. Okay. Here we are. New Jonah. Your passenger stands somberly by the rail. Salt sent me a dream, she insists. You must find my father. Salt tells me that you'll find my father in the belly of a monstrous eel. Gods never lie. Gods never lie? Seems optimistic. But if she's right, she'll reward you for her father's return. That is not as good as the previous one we had. Provide what you have promised. The tomb colonists of Ventiblite have few pleasures remaining. Their new home is an echoing palace of rare dust. Perhaps you can help a little. Perhaps not. Find ancient captains to speak to the unsettled salvager. Could be too hard. What else have they got to do around here but moulder? An assortment of decrepit Z captains gather around her, compelled by tradition, honor, or boredom. I have read this before. She wants to find the Black Lady. And everyone runs away, except one man who says, seek the house of Kiel in Polythreme. He says, if you can forget her, do. It's possible. He embraces her and parts. Okay, that's her telling me to go to Parlour 3. Let's explore Vent of Light here. The favour candlelight of a gaslight. The shadows are swagged like cobwebs. Tomb colonists still enough to be mistaken for sculpture until they laugh or cough. One building in 3 seems abandoned. My lady, I'm a good seaman. I'm yours if you'll have me. Will you have me? I'm hungry. I'll work hard. He seems likely enough. I feel a little ragged and sorrowful. We can take him on, I suppose. All the way back to the ship, he talks excitedly about the seaman's craft. Stop paying attention when he mentions navigational tricks you hadn't come across. With luck, he'll work as hard as he talks. We gained a veil, gained a crew, and we got a stranger. Oh, wrong one. Visit the first curator. This is the man who wants us to find the stuff. I will do this too for him, accept the commission. He wants us to find all of the colours of the Neath. Then, did I not get one of those? I guess I dropped them off. Can I buy mushroom wine? Must be from a different place. Okay, we need to find a way of getting mushroom wine. But I guess I am going to have to end the episode here. Quite a sad episode. I am a little bit upset about dying, but I guess it is what it is. And, you know, we will bounce back. We will recover. We will explore all over again. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.